people, welcome back to another episode of the Gym Guys podcast. I am Coach By Rory.
My name's Steph,
aka
PUMPVISION.
And we are back with another episode. This episode's gonna be a good one, I think. I got a lot of requests for this topic, so to Steph, we might as well get it done. We was gonna leave it a bit, but it's time based on what we've previously done. So we're gonna touch on the supplement topic. But before we go there, look at the swear count. And down there somewhere, it might be up there and down here, we'll see. It's 2-2. He's making a comeback. So this week's forfeit.
Try to keep it natural, innit?
For you is gonna be, what body part's hurting?
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
That's it.
So injured or hurting?
Hurting.
Alright.
Rotator.
This is what we're gonna do. Here you go. Stand in the middle here. Just move this back. Alright, you're gonna do a ground. You caught that on camera. Struggling. You're gonna hold the plate on the side. So you're gonna go ground to overhead.
Like this.
20, please. Yeah. So, while Steph does that, supplements. We're going to touch on everything from your protein to your BCAAs, to your EAAs, to your creatine, to your casein, to your vitamins. Just a brief touch on all of them, because the nutrition topic is a very vast kind of conversation to have.
It's a violation.
In a short space of time. So what we want to do is we just want to touch on each kind of category, and then we'll develop it because nutrition is going to be at least a 5-parter. So there's different types of nutrition, different types of conversations, but the request was supplements. A lot of people have been asking, what supplements should I take? So here's what we're going to give you based on that. What number are you on, Steph?
7, 6 left.
6, 7. So you're on 7, 6 left.
6.
Oh, you count down. So I could have told Steph if he tilted the plate, he wouldn't have to go down as low. But we're here now, aren't we?
Madness.
And now he's just doing wrong and strong. So you can tilt the plate, you know?
I'm thinking, I don't know point messing it up.
Okay. So that way that he's doing, he's risking squashing his fingers.
Risking or squashing? I was squashing.
So he was squashing. But yes, anyway, you good?
Yeah.
You know your lesson?
I've learned.
Yeah, because I ain't sworn since. All right, supplements. What supplement category should we start on first?
Let's start with repair, because
Okay.
a lot of people suffer with muscle pain and soreness and stuff.
Yep.
That's
So
common.
are we going to start with intra or post? Intra just means inside the workout, or post?
Let's go intra.
Right. So it'd
onto
be your BCAAs, EAAs.
Yeah.
So what does BCAA stand for, first and foremost? Because we see it everywhere. You see it on your energy drinks.
Yeah.
You see it on some proteins, shakes. You see it, but do you know what it is?
So, well, my understanding of it is it's basically it stands for branched chain amino acids, and it's found in protein in muscles, and it helps rebuild muscles specifically.
So yes, what you said was correct, and it also comes in a form of, you'll see like 2-1-1, 4-1-1. These are not formations. These are what I call the lean, the leucine, all of the lean family.
All the different leans.
Yeah, all the different leans is what amino acid they've chained together.
Okay.
So your essential amino acids, so your EAAs,
Yeah.
have, I think, up to 12 different types, whereas your branch chain normally you have 2 or 4,
Okay.
6 I've seen on some. So I would say if you're gonna have one, have the EAA, because you get more bang for your buck based on more of the stuff you won't produce in your body, you'll get from there. So if That's if, and again, this is if you're performance training. If you're going to that level, then yeah, have it. If you're not, you don't actually need it.
Yeah.
If you're an everyday trainer just to train for life, yeah, just have water. If you need to drink something, or if you're having a tablet base, don't have it. It's not a be all and end all to your workout. This now becomes on that placebo effect.
Yep.
Now again, I'm probably gonna say this probably about 6 times in this episode, is that if you're eating right, you probably don't need to have any supplements. If you have a balanced and healthy diet, you probably don't need to have any supplements if you are a regular Joe that goes to the gym. If you're training for something, that's different. You need those little enhancements. But if you're not, and you're just coming to the gym because you just want to keep healthy, you don't need any. It's just sort your diet out.
And probably drink more water. Most people don't drink enough, or not hydrated enough. If your piss ain't, piss ain't a swear word. If your piss ain't clear, then you're not drinking enough water, man.
Yeah, that's true. You should, I would say, if you're kind of like pushing 80 kg up, you should be hitting at least 2.5 litres of water a day. At least, and that's comfortable. Now, I drink about 500 milliliters as soon as I wake up, and then between 11 and 5, I have majority of my water.
Okay.
I tend not to drink that much water after 7 because I'm not trying to go toilet throughout the night. So I try to get my water in. Now, if I train, this 2.5 litres, let's just say, isn't included in my training water. What I drink when I'm training is what I drink.
Yeah.
I'm still drinking because you lose your water when you're sweating. So if you ever train and you feel kind of lethargic after, normally you might be dehydrated.
Yeah.
So you just need to replace the salts and everything that's in your body. Try to do it with water and food. As I said, you'll gain most of the nutrients your body requires from good food. So your intra repairing would be BCAAs, EAAs.
Yeah.
We could technically
You put BCAA post as well.
Yeah, you can have the thing is you can have BCAAs throughout the day.
Yeah.
There's no time limit on when you should have it, but mainly it's a during the workout supplement.
Definitely. I'd say if you're doing any muscle building, maybe have it before and after.
Yeah, 100%. You should your intake should be a lot higher. So now, because I don't drink fizzy drinks or juices, I have BCAAs in a powder form. So my 2 liters of water has BCAA powders in it.
Okay.
Has another supplement in it, which we'll get to. So I know I'm hitting it regardless, just from drinking throughout the day. Then when I'm going to train, I'll have it again, and then I'm just constantly topping up. So for me it works quite well how I do it. Some people have a tablet form. I just can't have that many tablets.
They're very big. The tablets are huge.
It's just a lot of tablets having it. I have a certain amount of tablets in the morning. I just mentally can't do any more tablets.
Like multivitamin type.
Yeah, we'll it's in what we're going to talk about.
Oh, okay, cool.
So post workout, what are we looking at? Whey.
Yeah, like if you're trying to gain weight, or if you
whey, just protein. Whey is a form of protein.
Yeah. And if you're trying to obviously supplement your meals, you might not get enough protein in your meals. You might not be eating lean protein every single meal. You might have a target. Lots of people that are training on MyFitnessPal have targets of how much protein they need to hit throughout the day. A whey is a good way to hit that target.
Majority of them aren't hitting it, and what they end up doing is they have this target of 35 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Sorry, 30% of their protein should be 30% of their diet should be protein, 40% carb, 30% fat. What you'll find is it's 50% carb, 20% fat, barely hitting their calorie intake. So they're not hitting their protein intake because they're not even hitting their calorie intake.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, we're now gonna change the diet plan to go to higher carbs to compensate with what I'm doing, when that's not the right idea to do. Change it. Go and hit your protein intake. Now,
balance it up.
Again, I'm going to say it again. If you're getting it from your food, the supplement should be the bit that you're taking over. It should just give you that overage.
So top up.
So what I say is if you're getting more than 40% of your protein for the day from supplements, synthetic proteins, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
It's either your protein index too high or you're not eating enough. You should be able to get at least 60% of it through food.
It should be, yeah, because at the end of the day, all the things we're talking about are supplements. They're not replacements. So the people that make the biggest mistake are the ones that are taking a shake instead of eating a meal. That shake is supposed to just top up your meal. It's not supposed to be
eradicate the food that liquid diets aren't diets. So stop that.
Please.
Different types of proteins. So you've got your vegan proteins, your whey, casein, which is overnight protein. So it's a slow release. So if you're lactose intolerant, this one ain't for you.
It's not.
This one will rattle your stomach, and you'll be working out in the bathroom. So take it as it is and just understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so what kind of protein have you been taking over the years?
Over the years, I think I obviously tried the whey protein young, maybe like 18, 19. Quickly gave that up.
Where was your first protein shake, like powder, bought from?
What was it? Where is it bought from?
I can tell you mine.
The first one I ever tried was something called Maxi Muscle.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way it tasted, so I didn't even finish it.
Time they sell it in Argos, I knew it worked for me.
See? Then the second one I tried.
Let's see if you get the same place as me.
Was I used to go Holland and Barrett, but then they made an American shop called GNC.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The GNC opened
Which just looks like the Ford.
Yeah.
The truck.
Yeah,
symbol.
yeah. Literally. So I've gone in there and I've got a pre-workout. No, sorry, a protein shake called USN was the brand, and it was anabolic shake. Anabolic because it had BCAAs in it, it had creatine in it.
It was basically your ultra shake.
Yeah, like all round. You shouldn't. It said the instruction was to take it before and after. So you take it before and you get the feeling like you've had a pre-workout. Then you train, you get the extra reps and stuff because of the BCAAs, and then you take it after as like your top up. But the after one comes after your meal, not straight after training. Yeah, that one I actually got big quickly. One cycle of 12-week training, I changed size. But then, and it tasted really nice, like a normal shake.
Yeah.
But after that, after I finished that, I never had protein shake again until like recently. I've tried a couple vegan ones. The best one I've had, health-wise, is the hemp protein.
Yeah. Tastes like
That's the problem,
grass.
and that's the problem.
Mud.
The taste of it
horrible.
just makes it too difficult to really consume. So
don't matter what you mix it with. I've tried mixing ice cream. It just tastes like eating mud.
it's mad, bro. It's mad. But that's the best one health-wise I've had. Like I feel good on that. Like I feel like I've had a herbal drink. Like it's weird.
Because it's 90% grass.
Yeah. What about you?
Holland and Barrett was the first place I went.
Yeah.
Then, do you ever remember? It's not a protein, by the way. It just comes to my head based on Holland and Barrett. Animal Pack.
No, what's that?
So you basically it comes in a tin.
Yeah.
And it's everything you need to take comes in little daily sachets. So it comes in like a little pouch. There's like 14 tablets. And some of the tablets in one pouch. So it's like in the little, the Jiffy bags.
Yeah.
So it's like that. And they're just broken up into days. You just take a bag out and you take the tablet. 14. One of the tablets, no word of a lie, was as big as 2/3 of my index finger.
Can't do it.
Trying to swallow it, like that, gag reflex was on 100. But yeah, that just came to mind. So look online and look for Animal Pack. I'll see if I can get a picture and I'll put it up here.
They take you through a monk cycle.
I might even have. In my head, I'm looking at my fitness drawer and cupboard. There might even be an Animal Pack container still there.
Mad.
But so Holland and Barrett was the first protein I had. Then they had a mass gainer.
Oh, the Holland and Barrett one.
Yeah, the Holland and
That
Barrett
one used to slap.
The
I'm not
Holland
gonna
and
lie.
Barrett one.
That one used to slap.
It just used to taste like chocolate milkshake.
Yeah. That used to
That
slap.
one.
I had that as well. I'm not gonna lie.
And then I went on to a mass gainer. So Holland and Barrett had a mass gainer one. Yeah.
Same, I tried that too.
So, but that again, so I don't forget this. If you're taking a mass gainer, don't break it up. Go buy carb powders. Get your extra protein in. So if you're not lactose intolerant, have casein, and get your fats in from somewhere else. The reason being, the sugar intake on the mass gainers is ridiculously high.
Yeah.
That's why when people take mass gainers, they get fat. So I'll say the brand name, it's fine. Optimum Nutrition's mass gainer, the green one, let me be clear, the green one, the standard one, is per shake is 1,350 calories.
What?
Per shake.
What's in there?
1,350 calories per shake. You got your phone on you?
Yeah, that's not even making sense.
So Google it. Google Optimum Nutrition mass gainer, not the gold one, the green one, and just go. I think it's double chocolate.
Say Optimum
Nutrition mass gainer. It'll be the green one, and just go. I think it's called double chocolate or rich chocolate or something like that. And just go nutrition. Yeah, let me.
Serious mass.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a serious mass gainer nutrition. So I've had these, and I've been on it. So, all right. So the calorie shake is 1,323 calories. So the carbohydrates is 251 grams of carbs in a shake. 251 grams of carbs in a shake, of which sugars is 36 grams. Protein's 50, so you get a high amount of protein, but all the other stuff that comes with it.
Everything's high.
So you can see why you put on size. So if you're having a shake a day, you put on size. It's not hard to put on size, but you're not putting on good size. You're not putting on lean muscle mass. You'll find your stomach starts to grow, and then you're just big. You're just chunky.
This is literally the opposite of those yo-yo diets that people do.
Yeah.
When they're losing weight, you're gaining weight in the same way.
But you're not gaining the weight that you want to gain, and they're not losing the weight that they want to lose.
Yeah.
So,
and when you stop both ends, you go both back in the other direction.
and then you're just going boing, rocking a hard place, and then you're like, oh, I'm done with fitness. Yeah. That's not the attitude to have. You just need to know what you're doing. So if you're going to go for a mass gainer, same company, but go for the gold gainer.
Yeah.
It's cleaner. The protein comes from a pea and potato protein, if I'm right.
Is it?
Yeah. And the...
So not the gold whey, it's a
No,
gold
it's gold
gainer.
standard mass gainer. It's gold. It's called gold gainer.
Okay.
So I'll put a picture up of all of this stuff as well. So that shake is 736 calories.
Okay.
Still...
It's like half.
Yeah, still I think got the same amount of protein, but it's just cleaner carbs, less sugar. So it's the highest standard of it. So you still put on your size, but it'd be a lot cleaner if your rest of your diet is cleaner. But if you're having a 1,300 calorie shake on top of 3,000 calories of food, you're guaranteed to put on size. You're guaranteed to be in a calorie surplus without fail. But that doesn't mean it's good.
You're going to be in the toilet a lot.
So I have whey protein, but I don't have whey protein anymore. I have advanced recovery protein.
Okay.
So my shake isn't just a protein shake; it's an advanced recovery shake. So it has carbs in it. So it aids to maximize the way I train. I train quite a lot.
Okay.
So I need the extra bit. Then I have an overnight recovery shake before I go to bed. So I have that to sip on.
And that's how you can train so often.
Yeah. So my muscles are getting back what they're expending.
Yeah.
So the recovery is there. So I need to have this stuff because I don't have the greatest of sleeps. So if I don't have the greatest of sleep, mixing with not having this stuff, it's a catastrophe.
You probably wouldn't be able to train.
I wouldn't train. It just wouldn't function. So some days I have to take extra rest days because I've not slept properly. So I'm just depleted anyway. So that's just that. But so your casein is overnight, basically overnight slow release protein. You can have it during the day. It will just release slowly during the day. So the best time to have it is overnight, when your body is in full repair and recovery mode. That's the best time to have it.
That makes sense.
What other supplements are there?
I'd say you could make a natural protein shake. If you can be bothered. All you need is stuff like whole grain rolled oats,
So basically
banana,
a fuel.
peanut butter.
So basically a fuel.
Yeah. But it just don't taste like that. I don't know what they put in that one.
It's weird.
And it's very thick, but I don't know. I just don't know what's in it.
What I would say is, if you don't like the water protein mix, then get yourself a oat milk or a nut milk or something like that. Just try to avoid the cow's milk side of it, because you're not the hormone side of cow's milk is not what you're trying to inherit.
Yeah.
So I drink cow's milk, but I'm not a fan of the consistency of said other milks. I like oat milk, but that's the only. I don't like almond.
It's like we can identify with oat milk.
Yeah, I don't like almond milk or any of them other nut milk. It's just weird. But the oat milk seems to be the closest one. The Oatly one is the one that I like the most, semi-skimmed.
That's why I drink oat milk.
Creatine. This is a big one. No one knows. It's like you're in a dance and there's this person just standing there, anorak, hat on, glasses on, and everyone's like, "Who's that?"
Who's that? That's creatine.
It's creatine.
That's creatine.
Why are they here?
He's the guy. He's the guy that gets you the extra reps. That's who he is.
That's basically what it is. It aids in muscle growth. Let's just put it that way. Do you need it? Do you need anything in life if you have the right things elsewhere? So no, you don't need it.
Because you produce it naturally.
But you don't produce enough of it.
Yeah.
So having extra of it, if you're training like that, it would be good for you. But if you're not, again, just have a balanced diet. That's all you need. But if you're training like that, then...
And what type of training as well? Because like, your body will have to adapt to anything you do, right? So like, you produce creatine already. If you then are only doing strenuous workouts where you're always going towards failure, always going towards one rep maxes and this and that, your body would then start to produce enough to get you there. And then you can supplement it with a creatine.
No, it will max out at some point.
Yeah?
Yeah, it can only produce what it can produce. It doesn't matter what level you go to, it just can't produce the same amount. No matter how your 1 rep max could go from 100 kilograms to 150 kilograms.
Yeah.
It's more than likely going to be producing the same amount.
So why do you need the supplement?
So you need the creatine supplement to aid it, because it can only produce. Yeah, because it can only produce so much.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So that's why you use that
is
supplement.
Is there a true representation of what you can do?
Yeah, but then if is
creatine,
but is creatine what creates?
It's like steroids. It's not natural. It can get you there, but
steroids isn't a naturally produced.
But you said you can't produce.
You can produce creatine. You can produce creatine. You just can't produce the amount per day. So you're only having up to 5 grams of creatine per day.
Yeah,
is all you need for your body. Your body can handle.
Okay.
So the debate is, what you're saying is right. Is it natural what you're doing? Yes and no. Is steroids natural? What is it that you're pumping into your body with steroids?
I don't know.
I don't think.
I've never looked into it.
I have no care for it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're pumping in, I think it's a hormone. It's testosterone. It's more testosterone. So yeah, effectively it falls. But creatine doesn't really.
But that's over a period of time. Cycle it.
Yeah, over a period of time.
But I'm telling you, they don't know. This is the thing.
That's the thing with anything. That's the thing with anything. They've got to actually take a human, put it on creatine, and see what happens wrong with them.
Yeah.
But then, do they have any underlying health conditions? There's too many variables. We're back to the variable thing again. I would say, if you're not training that way, no. If you are, have it for your period of that block of what you're doing, then come off of it for a bit, go back on it again when you go back to another block where you require it. Don't rely on all supplements.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't even recommend it to no beginner or intermediate or anyone.
You don't need it.
If you've been training for years and you are at a stage that you just want to surpass, I'll just recommend it at that point. But like, if you're just someone that just trains, it's your lifestyle, why would you need it?
On that, why would you need
ego.
it? On that, why would you need it? What about pre-workout?
But that's a different thing, I guess. It's not.
You're
not taking that to get stronger. You're taking that to
get through it.
Yeah, yeah. You're not changing your body's ability.
From Daniel Bedingfield training.
Trust me, it's hard. It's hard.
So so pre-workout. What's your thoughts?
Do you know what? It's like life is hard, innit? It's one of them things. Pre-workout might just make you forget why you're thinking about training. It might just make you do it. So I'd say go for it if it gets you over the line, if it gets you working out. If you're not going to work out unless you take it.
See, the thing with me is I take it. I take it. Sometimes I don't even know why I take it.
Yeah.
But I've made it into a part of my routine to the point where it has no effect.
Yeah.
So now, it gives you a recommended amount to take. But then I'm borderline 100 kilograms. You're 78 or 79. How are you having the same as me, but you're now buzzing, I'm not? I have to have more. So it should be based on your weight.
You think so?
It should be based on...
It's a brain thing though. It's a brain stimulant. It's not a muscle stimulant.
But it's a brain stimulant that then has to fire the motor units to get to the neurons. It still has how much it has to travel. So it has to do more work.
It's the other stuff in the pre-workout that's that muscle stimulant, like the BCAA stuff, the leucine, the taurine, the beta-alanine. That stuff is supposed to get you one extra rep or something like that. But the thing people feel, like that itchiness and that type of thing.
I love the itch.
I used to, yeah, but haven't had that in a long time.
Because you're not getting it. When I get the itch, I love the itch.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
People hate it, but...
Nah. The itch on my back is perfect. I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go.
Because you're not going to itch and sit there itching, are you? You're going to itch and be like, oh shit, got to train.
Yes. Bosh. So vitamins. Alright, so when I was saying earlier about the tablets that I take, so I've got omega-3, zinc and magnesium, zinc and calcium, or calcium and magnesium, one or two. I think it's zinc and calcium, and multivitamins, so men's multivitamin. Yeah. So the omega-3, we just don't produce in our body and we need it. As simple as that. You just need it for your joints.
You don't eat fish in that?
No, I don't eat fish. So I have to take the omega-3 tablets. Don't taste like anything. Bottle stinks, but...
You've done cod liver oil before?
Done cod liver oil, but if you know what I'm like, I had the orange one, not the red one. So I used to have that as a kid. My mum used to
have the nasty one?
Nah, orange one over here.
In a spoon?
Yep, orange one over here. You had the red one. Red one tastes like nastiness. Like Lucozade original, nasty. I only had the orange one.
That reminds me of when you're ill.
Yeah, and cod liver oil red makes you ill. But yeah, so omega-3 definitely what I have. Zinc and magnesium and calcium for the bones. One of the biggest supplements you can have, and no one's going to think about this.
Go on.
Enamel protecting toothpaste.
Yeah.
No one thinks about, when you talk bones, no one thinks about their teeth.
I do, but a lot of them say that though. Which one's the one?
This is the thing. Whichever one it is, it can't do you no wrong. A lot of people don't brush their teeth properly. Yeah. They rinse their mouth out after brushing their teeth.
You're supposed to brush your gums.
But you're not meant to wash your mouth out once you brush your teeth. Yeah. Because you're washing the fluoride off that you've just used to try and protect your teeth. So
you're not supposed to use toothpaste with the bits in it neither.
And the little crystals.
It brushes your enamel off.
And your toothpaste should be no more than your little finger.
Yeah, pea size. Yeah.
And don't use mouthwash.
Not the brush, not the size of the brush.
And don't use mouthwash.
Yeah, mouthwash is like a daily after food type thing. Mouthwash is like flossing during the day.
And floss.
And floss, yeah, floss twice a day.
Satin. I think it's the Oral-B satin one's the best one. That's
The
what I
tape.
got. Yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, so protecting, like, supplements don't just have to come as the fitness side of things.
Yeah.
Your overall health is what is important. So, but vitamins, definitely, if you have to have a multivitamin, have a multivitamin. Having them versus not having them can't do you no wrong.
Yeah, for real. It's not.
Because it's
What's
stuff.
the worst that can happen, isn't it?
It's the stuff your body struggles to produce a lot of, so you just need to have more of it to make the daily function of life, and that's literally all it is.
I do a couple things for that,
Like
non-Western practices, like I drink sea moss.
Dr. Sebi type.
Oh yeah, I
things.
do loads of Dr. Sebi type stuff.
Like, you was part of the CMOS crew, the
Yeah.
lockdown CMOS crew.
Oh no, boy.
Where them people at?
Way before that.
Where those people at?
So I'm not a trend guy, innit? I start trends. I don't really jump on them. Like, I was drinking sea moss before it was known on Instagram and that. The sea moss from a country, like, it's just in the sea. Guys
It's
drink
Irish
it.
moss, no? It's like Irish moss.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in Jamaica, the drink is quite. They make it like a sweet drink. Like, well, actually, in loads of islands they make a sweet one. I make one that's
My
not
nan used to have all of that stuff.
a sweet. It's not nice.
Just drink. It's just there for a purpose.
Yeah, I'm drinking it for the vitamins. So the nicest my sea moss drink can be is if I blend it with like berries and banana and whatever.
But it's long.
Yeah, it's just that's the only problem with the natural way. It's quite long. You need to be planning and structured.
If you've got a NutriBullet, it can't really be that long.
So you got to make the sea moss unless you buy it as a gel. But I'm just gonna buy it like.
It's because you don't. Is it because you don't trust it?
Yeah. No, do you know what? It's like, I think I can't bang on like, yeah, I'm having this all natural thing. If I
you
don't even know how.
Yeah. You don't know the full process of how this was made.
Yeah, man.
Which makes sense. But yeah, if you can
too
make
bad.
things yourself and go the all natural route, then by all means do so. Because
Stuff like that I've tried. Basically the gel, literally just boil it. If you don't want to add nothing, you can just boil it and then leave it to cool, then blend it. And it's a smooth gel. Put in the fridge, done. You can use that same paste for face mask, head scrub.
I put it in my hair for a bit.
Yeah, see, stuff like that. And I ain't heard no one try any of that stuff and be like, oh, this went wrong or I got this bad rash or whatever. I've not heard that yet.
What is
It's
it?
like
Just for those that don't know, it's like 98 of the 112 minerals you're supposed to have.
Which is pretty much all your micronutrients.
Yeah, that's basically what CMOS.
And that's in like one spoon, a normal size spoon. Tablespoon.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like 98 or 96, something like that, 96 minerals of the 112 of what it is.
And the Western lot will just tell you like it's not obviously studied by scientists and
But the people that were having it, they're living strong and long.
Strong, drinking, smoking, strong forever.
It is what it is.
It is.
Fitness tip, what you got?
Fitness tip, I would say let's put it around nutrition. I would say my first fitness tip is have a look at your general diet. Try to go through a week of what you eat. So maybe log in a book or on your notes, log what you're eating for a week, and then review it. Have a look at what you can do to make it better in terms of what's missing. Are you missing vitamins and minerals? Are you missing protein? What are you missing? What can you add? And what are you doing too much of that is not helping you in any way? Can you get rid of it? That's mine.
My fitness tip then, if we're going to stay around nutrition, is do not make your diet complicated. Keep it around all the foods you eat, good or bad, because no food is bad. You just need to eat with control. So have the portions less of if you deem pizza a bad food, which I don't, but if you deem a pizza a bad food, have less of it, or make it to a good food, add some more protein to it. Make the guilty pleasure not so guilty. Those are your quick wins. Going teetotal is just asking for you to crash. And that's not what you want to do because you will never stick to it. Diets don't get stuck to. Diets are phases. Healthy, balanced lifestyle is what I do for my clients. I'm not trying to make you eat this, that, and the third. I'll make you do the food diary. I'll make you do the food diary for the week, and then I'll review it and go, okay, you can have all these foods, but we're gonna just tweak it here.
Yeah.
So one day you might have that, but this day you're gonna have that. But know that you're looking forward to this meal that you're having here, and then we'll remix this meal and have it sporadically elsewhere. These are them things that, I'm looking forward to eating, not so much, I've got to have this thing and I don't want it. So then when you're avoiding it, when you're avoiding it, that Deliveroo notification comes through. Let me quickly I'm just going to get this instead because I can't bother to make it. That I would say is my fitness tip for the week.
I think we should do a part 2 of nutrition as well, where we can give some tips to like people that are struggling with maybe not eating enough, eating too much, not knowing when to eat, stuff like that.
100%. But I did say at the beginning, this is probably going to be like a 5-parter because it's so complicated, nutrition.
It's a good intro though. I think we covered like some good
it's
surface stuff.
And that's all we can do. And then when the viewers see what they want to see and then it triggers them to think about what more they want to hear, we'll give them what they want to hear.
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Share it up with your friends, with your nans, with your mums, with your aunties, all of them people, your uncles. Go to the cemetery and share it up there. I don't care. Everyone needs to hear it. And on that note, peace.
Peace out.